As a real estate agent, how can you be sure that your clients never forget about you and never dream of using anybody else? I'm Bill Stevenson with Spotlight Realty, and today I'm going to take you through step by step everything that we do and we've been doing over the last 10 or 12 years to make sure that our clients remember us and use us again. You should probably all know this stat. The National Association of Realtors has said that 91% of people who use an agent to buy a home say that they would use that same agent again sometime in the future. They say that immediately after buying their home. However, only 17% actually do. So that is a huge gap. That's a huge problem for real estate agents, especially if you're new. And therefore, I think it's a huge opportunity. If you can be the agent that closes that gap, then you're going to have a much, much better chance of having a successful career. So the Spotlight Realty Keep in Touch kit is what we use to keep in touch with our clients over the course of many, many, many years. We're trying to make sure that there's no chance that they'll ever forget about us, no chance that they'll ever forget about the agent who helped them buy their home or sell their home. And there are 6 things, and you need to do all 6 of these things. First thing is a video newsletter. I know it sounds intimidating, but there are some very, very easy ways to do this. When we first started doing this, we used a company called Vyral, which is spelled V-Y-R-A-L. And they will take a rough video that you do on your phone, on your laptop, whatever. You send it to them, they edit it, make it look nice, and then blast it out by email to anybody, thousands of people, however many people you want to send it to. And certainly among those thousands of people should be everybody you've ever done business with in the past. They also take that video and they post it on YouTube, on Facebook, on a video blog for you. So this is just a video newsletter. It's just tips and tricks on how to sell your home or how to buy a home in this market, or market updates, all sorts of things like that. And they have scripts for you too, so you can just use those as well. So it's very, very easy. Problem is, you have to diversify everything that you do. That's why we have 6 steps instead of just this one. If you're only doing that one thing and they unsubscribe, then you're not keeping in touch with your client anymore. So you've got to diversify it. Okay, the second thing that we do, the second part of the Spotlight Keep in Touch kit is this. This is a magazine with an agent's face on it. The magazine is sort of a home magazine, decorations and recipes and things like that. Doesn't really matter what it is. It just every other month, Everett Stevenson's face, Everett is one of our agents, is delivered to past clients' homes. It reminds people that Everett Stevenson is in the business of real estate, still in the business of real estate, and he is just reminding you who he is. This also, as you could probably have guessed, isn't really cheap. And you see in here, Everett has sold ad space in his magazine. Somebody would be willing to pay you some portion of the cost of this magazine in order to advertise in it. So think about that. So that really cuts the cost down. The third thing that you must do, and that all of our agents do, is basically call people. The way that we help people to figure out who to call when, divide your whole database into alphabetically. One week, for example, you call everybody whose last name begins with B and E. The next week is everybody whose last name begins with A and W. So a 13-week schedule, 2 letters per week. So that means you're calling in 1 quarter, in one 13-week period, you're calling everybody in your database. And then what do? You just turn around and do it again. So every year, you're calling people 4 times, and you're saying things along the lines of, hey, this is Bill Stevenson, good to talk to you, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. This is just my quarterly reminder that I'm in the real estate business, and if you know anybody who is looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I hope you'll give them my number. The fourth thing that we do to keep in touch with our past clients is, you may be intimidated by this, but don't be. You can make it simple. It's in-person events. We try to do 4 in-person events per year. 2 of them that we do are, we have a casino night and a golf outing. Both of those are charity events. One thing you have to be sure of, though, is that you're not worried about throwing a party that nobody comes to. But it gives you the opportunity to call people, mail them, whatever, invite them to come to this thing, right, that you're doing. So even if nobody comes, it could still be considered a success. Okay, the 5th thing that we do is something called HomeBot, and anybody can do this. It's only $25 a month for, I think it's up to 500 or 600 clients, I have no idea. But it's in that realm. So this is a home valuation service. Every month our clients get an email from me that says, your house is now worth blank. And the response, the open rate on that stuff is incredible. incredible. It's something like 65–70% open rate. People click on that to see what their home was worth. So the email that they receive is pretty informative. That's why the click rate is so high. It tells them how much you think their home was worth, how much equity they have in the home, because you've uncovered, or it somehow uncovers what they owe on the house, what their mortgage balance is, or it estimates it. It tells them what their house could rent for, and even what their house might get on Airbnb. So it gives them lots and lots of information that they like to have. And you're the one who provided it, and so you look like a hero. And you're reminding them that you are in the business of real estate. The sixth leg of the Spotlight Realty Keep in Touch system is personal handwritten notes. Use the one thing that you know about them that almost nobody else knows, and that's the date that they bought their house. So every year, send them a house anniversary gift of some kind. A handwritten note, that's very important. And some kind of small gift in it. We do a small gift card, $10 gift card to a local coffee shop or something like that. And so that makes it memorable that you're the one who helped them buy their home, and you know when it was, and you're giving them a little gift to celebrate it. This stuff works. So that's it. That's what we do to keep in touch, and it's been very successful for us. And if you've been keeping track, if you've been keeping count, if you're doing the math, this is 51 touches per year, which is an awful lot. I mean, it is way overkill. But there's a reason for that overkill. There's a reason we do so much. It's because a lot of the stuff that you're doing is going to get, some people are going to throw it right in the trash and maybe not even see it. A lot of it is going to get unsubscribed. A lot of it is going to be filtered out by spam. So you've got to make sure that you're doing a variety of things so that something gets through, so that they're constantly reminded that you are in the business of real estate. If you want more information on this, feel free to contact me anytime. I'd be happy to go through it with you. I'd be happy to give you more detail on how we do it, what we do, what we say, all that. So you know where to find me. I'm Bill Stevenson from Spotlight Realty.